Howdy, Reed Desert Boy here. Hey, I just wanted to go ahead and share a little bit about those 245 Colts I showed in my recent short. And I think I got the new Blackhawk, new model Blackhawk 45 Colt with a 7.5-inch barrel. But I also brought out my Vaquero, which has a 4 5/8, or I think it's 4.62 inches, is measured the other way. In 45 Colt, but also has a 45 ACP cylinder. Both are awesome guns, and they're single action. And one of them has a Galco holster, the 7.5-inch one, and the shorter one has an Azula holster, which I actually bought for something else, but it fits pretty snug in here. I'll have to think about if I'm going to use it. I may buy a single action holster from them, because some of them have the little thong that goes over the hammer, but it fits pretty snug in there, and it's a cross draw. The other one is a standard holster. It fits on outside the waistband on your strong side. My case, right hand. So anyway, let's talk about these guys a minute. First of all, we got this nice Galco holster this fits in, right? And the way this is made, it has a retention strap, right, that you pull up and the firearm comes out. And first of all, what we'll do, we'll check on Rugers. You don't have to pull it back on these newer Rugers. Some of them you might have to, but we'll just check and show that it's empty, right? And 7.5-inch barrel. It's stainless steel. It has kind of this, I forget what they call it. It's like a brushed finish. The other one has more like a shiny stainless steel finish. They both have the standard grip. My previous Blackhawk that I had, which was a Doug Turnbull, what do they call it? Case hardened special. I think it was a 5.5-inch, and it had, it had nice rosewood grips and everything, and it was very nice gun. But this one's just a little bit bigger, and it's very nice. Got nice wood grips on it, the other one was in, of course, a blue finish. But this one is nice. Got a nice high sight. You have adjustable sights because it has the transfer bar mechanism. These here, you don't normally have to bring it back to, a click, and then before you can rotate the cylinder. So it's a different design. So you can, it's generally acknowledged you can load all 6 cylinders with these. But just a nice looking gun. I did a video on it earlier. So what are some of the things about this that makes it nice? First of all, it's got an adjustable sight, which if you're hunting or something like that, it's going to be very handy, or for target range. This one is not drilled for a scope, but I don't know what the options are. I'll have to explore that. It looks like there might be a way. There's a pin front sight, so looks like you could probably take that off of there. But I do have some whole grips I bought for it because I know it's going to be a bit robust if I shoot more powerful loads. So this is 42 ounces, 13 3/8 inches overall. So it's a pretty good sized gun. 45 Colt. Now, here's the Ruger Vaquero in stainless. It's in this Azula holster. Nice holsters, by the way, both of them. And this one, so it's got a little bit of a tarnishing right here, but other than that, the one I bought new, the other one I bought new, this one I bought used. It's a 4 5/8 barrel, right? It has fixed sights, right? Also has, we'll show that it's loaded as it's a newer one, right? You don't have to pull back and do the little click to rotate the cylinder on these newer ones. Also has transfer bar mechanism in it. So generally considered safe to load 6. These are single actions. Nice looking. This one has the more shiny stainless. Now on this box it says it's a SAS one. Normally the SAS ones come in pairs, so I don't know if it was a SAS convertible at the time. This one, the other one was made in 2023. This is a 2018 model. In fact, you cannot, they don't have this. This is not currently available. The other one, which also appears not to be currently available, just if I turn around here and take a look, is a model 00460 model at Ruger. This one here is a 05144. They do have kind of similar models, but not in this stainless and things like this. This one's 40 ounces, and I think it's 10.2 or 3 inches overall, something like that. So what would be the fundamental differences between these? Well, first of all, one's 2 more ounces. One has a much longer barrel, so probably, depending on how the powder burn is and everything for the ammo, very likely to get, much more acceleration. Longer sight radius gives you more accuracy. Also, longer barrels can give you higher, muzzle velocity in the end. But this one here is pretty adequate, and of course, frame sizes are different. This one here, I think, is considered the new model Vaquero, as this is a new model Blackhawk, is generally considered a smaller frame size than what Vaquero used to be, more of a medium maybe, I guess, and this is more their larger frame size. And of course there's also a super Blackhawk in some calibers, some other calibers. So one has fixed sights, one has adjustable sights. Can they both do, an adequate job? Maybe hunting? Well, I wouldn't shoot plus P ammo in this one. I am going to probably go to the range and shoot some plus P ammo in this one, because I have shot plus P in my Blackhawks before. So let's take a look at that real quick. Just look at some of the ammo, because I am going to take them to the range. And of course, with the Rugers, I wouldn't worry about using something like, if you wanted some self-protection ammo, something like this 45 Colt 225 grain FTX. A lot of this, people use these a lot of times. I have a 45 Colt Rossi, which I'll also be taking to the range here soon. And if you haven't seen these bullets, they look something like this. So, right? And then the other thing I'll be doing, sometimes I actually carry some of my bullets. These are just like some cowboy action. Just carry them like this, because you load one, then you skip one, load 4. When I had my Tailors and Company, just so they weren't loose in my pocket. But I'm also going to take some buffalo bore range. This one here, the 45 Colt Heavy Outdoorsman, we'll do in the Vaquero, just standard pressure. And this is the plus P. And we'll think about doing one of those or 2 of those in the Blackhawk. Along with, I have some 45 Colt plus P bear defense from Choice Ammunition, which I understand is manufactured here in Wyoming. It's 1,200 feet per second out of a 4.5-inch barrel. The other one is 1,325 feet per second. It's a 325 grain, both of them. But then I also have some good old 45 Colt 250 grain Hunting Shack Montana HSM round nose flat point cowboy action lead at 860 feet per second that we'll probably start with, along with these guys. So anyway, that's kind of my plan, and hope you enjoyed the video. It just shows you that 45 Colt's a nice caliber, and I would encourage you, if you're interested in something like that, but you don't want the punch of a 44 Magnum, to explore that, especially if you're a hand loader. Something I have yet to learn. So as Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Bye now.